All right, boys and girls, as you can see, we're going to talk today about quadratic formula. Yes, sir. That's what I'm talking about. And this is the quadratic formula, right? So it looks complicated, but it's not. Don't be confused. It's easy. So let's get started with this problem so we can understand how to use this formula, right? So the coefficient is the number before whatever variable you might have. And here we don't have a variable. So it's just the first number of each term, right? So we'll take that number, and those are going to be A, B, and C, respectively. So what do? All right, so we're going to replace these terms with these ones. So B, we can see B is minus 17. So don't forget about that minus right there. It'll get messed up. So minus, you get a double negative, so that's going to be positive. Alrighty? So it'll be 17. So 17, look right here. And then we're going to have plus or minus. We're going to, we'll start with plus, and then we'll do the same problem with minus. So first we'll add it together. And it's going to be the same kind of problem, just that we'll have minus. So first let's start with a plus. Square root of b squared. So we can see here, that's going to be negative 17 squared. Minus 4 times a times c. So a we know is 6. 6 times c is 12. So that's 6 times 12. So here we have it. So look here, this is what we have. Now we just need to draw a line here for the last part underneath, which is 2 times a. A is 6. So 2 times 6, 12. Alrighty. Now we just need to throw this in the calculator and it'll give us the magic answer. Alrighty, so we can see when we put it in the calculator, we've got to make sure to either leave out the negative or put in parentheses so that when you square it, it works out well. Because otherwise, it's going to give you the wrong answer. But we can see the answer's 3/2. Alrighty. So we know that x is 3/2. That's one of the answers. Now let's test that answer to make sure it's true. So 6 times 3/2 all squared minus 17 times 3/2 plus 12. That should equal 0. So let's put all that in the calculator. All right, and you can see here, you have to make sure the 17 has all the parentheses needed so that it multiplies right. Plus 12 equals 0. Look at that right there. So it's right. Alrighty, now we have to check the positive alternative to the quadratic equation and see if that's a valid answer. See what answer it gives us. So we'll just throw it in the calculator right here. And the answer is 4/3. Now, I'm not going to check that answer because I'm kind of tired and I need me some grits and bacon or something. But y'all should check it. And just like I did with the first problem, and see if it works. See if it's a valid answer. See what happens when you plug it into the original equation. So that's how to use a quadratic equation. Happy birthday.